What we did in that session, the brainstorming session, is, among other things, to give a warning that in the same way that 100 years ago, there was some of the ulama, the scholars of Islam, who recognized that this paper money which was coming into the world and the removal of gold and silver coins from the market was something ominous, and this was bogus and fraudulent and haram, and they stood up against it. But the established scholars of Islam, the establishment, they betrayed Islam. That's right, let me repeat it. It is the established scholars of Islam, the establishment among the ulama, they betrayed Islam 100 years ago. And we got this bogus and fraudulent and haram paper money, which has caused Algeria to be miserably poor today, and Morocco to be miserably poor, and Egypt to be miserably poor, and all of Africa to be miserably poor, and Indonesia to be miserably poor. Shall I continue? And Bangladesh to be miserably poor, and Pakistan to be miserably poor. Shall I continue? And that's what they're doing to Venezuela as well, and to South America. The masses around the world have to become miserably poor, particularly those they're scared of. This was 100 years ago. And then after the Bretton Woods Accord and the IMF came into being, we didn't have Islamic scholarship to analyze it and to respond to it and to say this is fraudulent, this is haram. No. And then came the petrodollar monetary system, and we didn't have Islamic scholarship to declare this is, the Prophet ﷺ warned about this. No. Islamic scholarship was doing fair do. And now today, when the paper money is about to be demonetized, maybe we have another year or two, that's all. When the paper money is about to be demonetized, and all the money in the world will be cryptocurrencies, bitcoins, and this and that and the other, electronic and digital money. We have the muftis preparing themselves now to declare that even this money is halal. That's what we said in the brainstorming session that we had. Well, we are not really concerned with those Muslims and those Hindus and those Christians who simply want to flow with the tide. Any way the world takes them, they go with it. They want to live comfortably with that world. Allah is testing them. They don't even know that they're being tested. No. So if that is their choice, we leave them with their choice. They can go and celebrate Miladun Nabi as much as they want. Go ahead and do it. And go ahead flowing, go with the flow, go with the tide. Yes. And we will take another path. Even though we may be small in numbers, we are the ones who will be faithful to Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. We are the ones who are struggling to be faithful to the truth that came from Allah. So we will have to mint gold and silver coins. And if they come to take it away from us, then we'll have to use rice as money and sugar as money and dates as money as they used it in Medina. Whatever we have to use as money, we'll use it. And if there's nothing else we can do in order to preserve our faith in the one God, in the truth, even if we have to go and live on the mountainsides with us, take some sheep and goats with us, we will do it. You go ahead celebrating your Miladun Nabi. Yes, in the month of Rabiul Awal. You go ahead and do it. And this is what we will do. And then Allah will judge to see who is the one who is faithful. That's how they responded to our brainstorming session last week. Yeah, that's how they responded. Nobody cares. Nobody bothers. So continue with your silence and continue fair dodo, if that's your choice. But those in whose hearts there is pain, and in whose hearts there are questions, where are we going? What is happening in the world of money? For these people we are responding. These are the ones. Our Prophet said that in the last times, in the last age, holding on to Islam, meaning holding on to the truth, will be like holding on to hot coals. Hot coals. It's not going to be easy to live the life, the religious way of life, truthfully. It's not going to be easy. What are you going to do when there's no more paper money tomorrow? And all the money in the world will now be in the banks or in the internet. And they can you have to have an account. They can shut down your account anytime they want. They can freeze your account if they don't like your profile. If they look at your profile and they see you're not doing things which are haram, you're not drinking alcohol, you're not buying alcohol, even if you buy doubles. Well, if you're in Algeria, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about, doubles. Even if you buy roti canai, it's there, there'll be a record, because every single transaction will now be recorded. And if they don't like your profile, this is what they can do with you. They can shut down your account, they can freeze your account, they can take money out of your account. Yes, this is not the time to come to complain to me. Look at what they did, because I'm warning you and warning you and warning you, and so many of you don't want to listen. Don't want to listen. So Allah is the one who will decide which servants of His deserve to be protected and which servants of His are sleeping and don't want to wake up.